Morning, everyone. We have some developing news on the crisis in Ukraine. Peace talks are set to take place today between separatist leaders and Ukrainian government representatives. The goal is to extend a truce that is due to expire today. Meanwhile, a new trade deal between Europe and Kiev has just been signed. Take a look at Ukrainian President Petro Poroshenko.
The documents that we will sign today is not just political and economic. It is a symbol of faith and of unbreakable will. It is a tribute to people who gave their lives and health to make this moment happen.
Okay, that was Ukrainian President Petro Poroshenko, and the deal is sure to anger Russia. We'll have that and more right here, right now on the News Hub. I'm Simon Constable. Joining us now from Moscow is WSJ's Lukas Alpert on the phone. Lukas, thanks for being there.
No problem.
So, Lukas, the truce that we've had has been kind of tentative. You know, there are still people getting killed. What are the downsides of extending this truce? Isn't one of the worries that the rebels regroup and end up stronger because of it?
Well, sure. I mean, what it could provide the rebels is it gives them time, and it allows them to consolidate their positions. You know, they've been sort of fighting pretty hard with the government and been, you know, losing ground, and so this has bought them a week to settle into their positions and to, you know, potentially gain more weapons.
And that's something that I know that people worry that is going to happen, because when they get you know, regrouped, stronger, more weapons, then maybe the fighting just gets even worse and the rest of Ukraine gets taken. Now, Vladimir Putin in Moscow is calling for the extension of the truce. Meanwhile, we got the trade deal, and that's sure to anger him. Tell us about the trade deal.
Well, the trade deal, if you remember, was actually what set this whole crisis off in Ukraine going back to late last year. The prior government was set to sign the trade deal, and at the last minute, under heavy pressure from Moscow, President Viktor Yanukovych turned away and said that they weren't going to sign it, and that set off a massive round of street protests that led to his ouster and now to this current crisis. So now there's a new president. He's more pro-European, and he's signed this deal today. Russia has taken the position on this that, you know, it's their sovereign right. They can do this, but there will be, as they called it, serious consequences that could take the form of trade restrictions. You know, there are many things they can do to make economic trouble for Ukraine as a result of those.
Notably, natural gas would be an issue there for Ukraine, wouldn't it? Ukraine needs heating in the winter, and the natural gas comes from Russia, right, Lukas?
Yeah, that's been a big bone of contention. You know, Ukraine, about 50% of Russian gas deliveries to Europe transits through Ukraine, and you know, they've been a huge disagreement over pricing. Russia wants to raise the price. Ukraine doesn't want to pay the price. So in the meantime, they've shut off supply to Ukraine, but the gas still transits through to Europe, and there's a lot of contention, you know, whether Ukraine would siphon it off or use it. I mean, at the moment, it's not a problem. It's summertime, so, you know, heating fuel is not such a key thing. But the system needs to be maintained. You can't have like suddenly no gas in the system. The pipeline would fail, and that would cause major troubles for all of Europe.
Yes, it would. Thank you very much, Lukas Alpert, reporting on those stories. More on those on WSJ.com.